To the side, bitch, that's how we do it where I'm from. To the side, bitch, that's how we do it where I'm from. To the side, bitch, that's how we do it where I'm from. To the side, 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 side. To the side, bitch, that's how we do it where I'm from. To the side, bitch, that's how we do it where I'm from. To the side, bitch, that's how we do it where I'm from. To the side, 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 side. Punch it in balls.
I'm ready.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay, alright, we gotta talk. We gotta talk, brother, already. Alright. So, like I said, I want to treat this as like I'm talking to whatever player. So, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever player of the division I'm talking to. So, like I said, if, like you said, since you are, you know what I'm saying, you say you're a beginner, I will say Corey, as to like from, you know what I'm saying, intermediate player to a beginner, or just in general, just any player at all access to a beginner. What is your purpose of the jump light? Is it to catch him jumping? If that's the reason, then that's okay. But you don't gotta do that. Or is it to beat fireball? Then you don't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? And then the whiffing normals too. Slow down, bro. It's a lot of gas. Just block for a little bit, bro. Just hold your ground for a little bit. And the heavy punch is a little early. It's college day. Let me turn off free data. Sorry, let's not worry about free data right now. Like that. Okay, yeah, let's just show that. Okay. Okay. Okay, what did you press? Oh, wake up. Press like it? You trying to? I don't know what you're trying to do. Okay. Okay, I don't think you meant to press forward here. I think, did you meant to I have to, okay. So these are more of some questions I have to ask, like, in person. It's a lot of questions. Alright. Do not. Please. Okay, DI is a great mechanic, but please, the DI is very, very, very unsafe. I love the big damage of DI, but please do not get used to DI. DI will get you killed. I just say that in a general standpoint. The DI is okay though. Okay. Yeah, so you have a little bit of gameplay there. Okay, so you got the combo. You jumped in. So let's actually break down something real quick, a little bit. You know, can I show frame data a little bit? Yeah, let's show a little bit of frame data. Okay. So you are +2 after that. At least you're kind of close. Yeah. So after this, you don't have to jump. Yeah, you don't have to jump at all. He's already in your face. You don't have to force that pressure again. You know, jumping is fine here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. But since you're already in his face at +2, it's the same thing like scissor kick, I would say, right? If I'm plus a scissor kick, there's no reason for me to jump unless I predicted like a jab or, you know, not jab, but a grab or something. Even then, it's still, you know, can get hit there. And then there, yeah. Clean up the problems a little bit. It's okay. You dropped it. Yeah, right there. The neutral jumper. Yeah, just slow down. You don't gotta neutral jump. Just chill. Just hold block for a little bit. Hold down back for a little bit. You don't gotta jump. It's cool. It's a lot of gas, bro. This game has a lot of gas. Like I said, it's very easy. It's very easy to run into traffic, bro. Like this. Like I said, this is the most complex Street Fighter game. You know what I'm saying? I will say that because it has a lot of mechanics for beginners, but it also has a lot of advanced stuff. But listen, just slow down a little bit. You know, yeah, you don't gotta dive in. You know what I'm saying? He's burnt out. He's burnt out, but you don't have to. You don't have to dive in. Maybe he wanted to punish the this, so I'll say that. What is your block? Wait, what is your block after? Oh, you're negative.
Here we go.
And don't be afraid to mix that up too. Because okay, I say that. Okay, don't be afraid to mix it up on block. The command grab, the light kick into the command grab. Don't be afraid to mix that up because guess what, bro? You did. Which one is this? This is the light command grab, right?
Here we go.
You did the light command grab, right? And look where you're at. You're at full. They're probably gonna buff this because she is way too far after this. This is actually like buff Lily, please. This is ass. I don't know why she's this far. Like I hope when they if they bring Alex, you know, they don't make his command grab leave him this far from the opponent. But yeah, see, but my point is, like I said, I will ask again, as a regular player, to a beginner player, what is your purpose after the command grab? Is it just for the damage? That's okay, but it's not really a reason, right? Because do you have a game plan after this? He's full screen. He has no drive. You can say you want to drive rush in. You know what I'm saying? Drive rush heavy punch. Drive rush heavy punch actually works here, so he can because he's a hard knockdown. And he won't be. I don't think he won't be able to jump. I think the only thing he'll be able to do is super. You can counter inspire your spin, but your spin is unsafe. You gotta get some more win stocks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm saying. Like, do you want to build up? You can probably build up a win stock here, which is actually totally be fine. But like I said, you lose so much on after the command grab. Don't make it your only thing you want to do. It's satisfying to hit. I know it is. I played Alex for years. I made a whole montage to be command grabbing niggas. I love that shit. Don't make it your habit, alright? Because you're so far from him. You know what I'm saying? You know? And then yeah, now you're just in a... He jumped in on you. I think you tried to jab or something. Yeah, don't... I would be careful jabbing there too, yeah. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just be careful with your buttons. Be very careful with your buttons because it can know what your buttons do. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. I just want to watch this one replay just so you can see what's going on here. Cause I've seen some of your YouTube videos too, so I kind of have an idea. But yeah, you see that though? He's already ready to anti-air you. They say when you jumped in, so that's why I said it's okay. Just chill, still block for a little bit. I think you try to air the air with your light. I think that's what you're trying to do. Did you land? Holy shit! Wait, did you land in the air? That thing's pretty funny. I mean that works, right? You know what I'm saying? You got his jump in. But yeah, you don't have the witch stock. You're unsafe. Did he not know that? Did he didn't know that? Are you unsafe? The game. Okay, hold on. For a very strong combo, a punish counter, like a very strong combo. Please, yeah, just be mindful of your witch stock. Actually, I think you. Oh no, you had a witch stock. I'm sorry. Okay, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Here we go.
Yeah, see, like yeah, you're back in full screen. Yeah, get your witch stock. Yeah, that's fine. But like being in this position with Lily is like, it's not bad. But like I said, what's your game plan here afterwards, right? It's just to jump in, call to inspire. Like, you see what I mean? He just all he's gonna keep doing is try to push you back full screen. And then he predicted that long normal. He killed me for it. Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. We'll work with this. Yeah, but like I said, it's very hard. But like you know what I'm saying, it's okay to it's okay to have a game plan after certain things. So yeah, just be mindful of that. And, have a little bit more of a game plan on what you want to do after command grab. If you're gonna do command grab, have a game plan afterwards, and like don't force yourself to command grab either, because command grabbing will put you in that position. So we're gonna go ahead and go to practice, and I'm gonna show you how I learned my character. Let's say let's be more specific on that. We're talking about how we learn our characters here. All right. Like I said, I think the most beneficial thing to you right now is just mainly just let's slow down a little bit more. It's okay to just block for a little bit. Just relax. Just chill on the controller for a little bit. Let your hands rest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying let the opponent come to you. Don't get me twisted, right? You know what I'm saying? But just, you know what I'm saying, just chill for a little bit. Just walk around for a little bit. You don't gotta jump. You don't gotta do something. You don't have to do something every 5 seconds. Just chill, block a fireball, parry a fireball. But just I would say, you know what I'm saying, just chill for a little bit, just so you can figure out what you want to do, right? So let's just start off something easy like the super, right? So let's just start off something easy. Just
Beg for your life. Need rest? Nightmare. Pathetic.
I'm gonna mention 2 things, right? With supers, right? That's where the position is of the character after I do the super, right? That's 1. And what normals cancel into that? Like what combo routes go into that? That's 2 important things. So where they end up at, which is like how far I am from the opponent, and then 2, where I mean what moves go into that. So right, so top of my head I was like, okay, let's try something simple. That doesn't go to super. Middle kick, that doesn't go to super. You know what I'm saying? Heavy kick does go to super. Let's try forward heavy punch. That doesn't go to super. Heavy punch. Heavy punch goes to the super. Okay, cool. Just mess around with that. Just mess around with it at all, right? And like I said, it will come second nature when you look at some combo videos, or it's something simple, right? So if I just do this, I was like, okay, I can just probably hit super here. Just mess around with it, you know. And like I said, I will ask these questions as a beginner. It's like, why did you super those? I didn't want the damage. Guess what? It's a good answer. You just wanted the damage. That's fine with me. I say that because it's a simple answer, but it works. You know, if you wanted the damage, that's cool. Like it helps you out. You're burning your meter. You're not dying with 3 bars of life. Because I've lost so many games where I've died with 4 bars of super. You know, so go ahead and spend it if you want to, or if you're just trying to figure out a combo. You know, say if it works, just go ahead, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying. There's no shame in that shit at all. You know, right. So I asked that same question, like for an intermediate player, right? So like, why did you super that? And guess what he would tell me? He would tell me I wanted the quarter. Realizing how your opponent plays in the corner is very important as well. I like to play very defensively, so like I'll let him walk out a little bit. I'll pressure him to keep him out. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep my space, anti-air him, you know what I'm saying? You know, just see what they like to do in the corner, right? You know, sometimes if they're not doing nothing, I'll just brush their things. You know, so as an intermediate player, like I said, I would just try to that would be my answer, because Bison's level 1, you know, travels pretty far. Like I think it goes from, you know, could have been a really sticky situation, you know. So, you know, that's level 1, right? I know my heavy punch catcher is level 1. I know my round set goes to level 1 with heavy punch, you know. So it's not really a lot with Bison's with his level 1, but it's also not invincible either. Right? I mean, it's also loses to meaties too. It's just small stuff you know about your level 1 that you'll figure out with time. But like I said, the most important thing as a beginner is, like you said, how far they are. He's like, okay, so if I'm level 1, he's a really not really a bad distance from me. I can't drive rush in. I will get hit. But you know, he's 11. You know, it's 11. You know, it's a hard knockdown. This is a regular knockdown. You know, it's not bad. It's a decent super, right? So let's go to his level 2, which is a little bit more advanced, right? Level 2, if you hold back, it goes in place. 26 frame startup, invincible to fireballs, invincible to airborne too. If I press forward across the jump, and it's the exact same situation. So like, what position will I leave my opponent after I hit him? So let's keep it simple. He's a lot further. It's a hard knockdown. Don't get me wrong, but he's a lot further. He's a lot further than the level 1. So okay. So what reason would I do it? Is for that exact reason. It said. You will rule this day. Oh, that's a what? You will rule this day. Psycho. Punisher. Peasant. It's a hard knockdown, so I get a setup on it. I can jump in. You know what I'm saying? That's just like I said. That's a little bit more advanced. I gotta jump in or whatever. Okay, just figured out how the super works. That's it. I know how my super works. You know what I'm saying? It's invincible. I can change the trajectory of it. It goes past fireballs. It's good for baiting fireballs. People do fireballs full screen. It's good. It's solid. I know how it works. All right, cool. What normals cancel into it? Same thing as earlier. I don't have a lot that cancels into it. You saw earlier that heavy punch works, but it doesn't work unless it's in a combo, right? And then also I have one extra thing, which is randomly enough, this works with it. Cool. Check your fireballs that work with it. Cool. Alright. That's how it works. Combo trials will mostly show you a lot of the stuff that I'm telling you, so just keep it simple. Alright. So with being said, you can move on to the level 3, the cash out. Cash out combo, right? Level 3. First of all, let's see how far it goes. You know, so just like I said, practice is just there is absolutely no wrong way to practice. If you're yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Paradox. You already know what time it is. Just a little voiceover. I want to mention that there is no wrong way to practice, but just make sure you're actually learning something when you practice. Like whenever you're trying to figure out stuff or how your moves work and everything, make sure you actually like are obtaining that information. You know, maybe you won't get it that day, but you know what I'm saying, spend some time in practice. Like I feel like people don't spend enough time in practice, and they go with the casual modes and they get wrecked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just like at least like maybe like okay, I'm gonna say like 30 minutes a day minimum is good, but I think an hour is where you really retain information. I think a 1 hour training mode at least, one practice, and maybe a 15-minute online session, right? You know, this is just small things to get better. Like I'm not saying you shouldn't play against players, but labbing is very important, at least so you can figure out your character. And I say that because figuring out your character is okay. My bad. I say figuring out your character is gonna take you far. You know, I feel like that people think that we need to learn all the matchups and everything in the game, or you know, we need to learn everything that's in the game. No, just figure out how your character works, and it will be able to take you farther than you think. It will at least get you to master. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know how to play. I don't know how to fight against a lot of characters. That's fine. You know, it happens. But it's just more of learning how your character works is going to be more beneficial in the long run for just anything. So I just wanted to put that out there, put my little 2 cents in as we continue this video. Hopefully it's helpful so far. If you're curious about something, go practice it. There's too much information in this game for you not to want to go practice something, or to not want to go figure out something. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind tells you like, oh, like how far did my super go? Oh, I guess I'll figure out the match. No, nigga, Go practice it. Practice, bro. I promise. It will literally. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's no right way to do it. So if I actually, I don't even remember how far my. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually gonna be honest here. I don't remember how far his level 3 goes. I know it at least goes to the middle of the screen, right? So I'm gonna do it. If I'm right, I'm right. Guess what? I was right. He goes to at least a middle of the way. I was okay. I was right. Does it go through fireballs? You know what I'm saying? That's something I already know, but I'm just gonna. Holy shit! It goes through fireballs. Curiosity killed the cat, bro. I know it goes through fireballs.
Be gone.
You know? Stay curious, bro. It's how you figure out shit. Stay curious, bro. Like I hope, like I said, I hope I'm not talking too fast. But right. So with that being said, I know how far it goes. So let's see. Where's Levy at? Where does this level 3 do? I think level 3 is critical art. They provide the same amount of knockdown, I think. So I think it won't change no matter what. I think it depends on your character actually. So for Bison, right? Because he doesn't have much to cancel off his level 1. Like I said, level 1 only goes from heavy punch, I believe. And his level 2, he only has 2 moves that go into special. He has a variety of moves that special cancel into his level 3. So let's see. Fractured medium kick. Let's see. Fractured medium punch. Fractured medium punch. Let's see. Was that? Oh, it's heavy punch. Back heavy punch. Steady heavy punch. You know what I'm saying? I think probably a lot of his moves that special cancel basically go into the super. And then guess what? Let's check to see what specials I have that cancel into it. Okay, so Scissor kick, it does it, right? No, I'm wrong. The first hit, it does. You gotta be quick. Special cancel with the super. Back fist. Special cancel with the super. So, like I said, this game is a lot. It is so easy. It's just like Tekken's move list. It is so easy. I cannot. Oh my god. Please listen when I say this. It is so easy to get overwhelmed in this game because it has so much shit. As a beginner, like I said, the only 2 things that you need to know is how far I leave my opponent and what normals cancel into the super. That's it. Or it can only be one of those things. It can only be what normals cancel into this level 1. Or when will I be able to use this level 1? When will I be able to use this level 2? You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, let your interest or your peak of your brain ask the information. What else does it do? Does it go past fireball? Does it cross up? Does it what combos work for this? Does it do this? Does it do that? Just let your brain ask those questions. Don't force yourself to want to know everything about how my level 3 works. I don't know everything about my level 3. I mean, I know most of how my level 3 works. And that's because I was curious about it. But it's like I said, it's so easy to get overwhelmed. Just take it slow. Take it slow. It's okay if you don't know everything about your level 3, but it's important to know. Like I said, the most important thing is how the fuck am I gonna hit that level 3? Besides the wake up, how the fuck am I gonna hit that level 3? How's that gonna work? Besides the wake up, I was predicting somebody pressing a button. How does my shit work? Like I said, I'm saying it again. It's easy to get overwhelmed, bro. Just take it one step at a time. That's the best way I can say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it simple. You know, for beginner players. So, like I said, this is my guide to how I learn the character. Obviously, someone can there are different ways to approach things, and you know what I'm saying. You might want to try my last method out first before you do before you do supers last. That guess what? That's totally fine because everybody learns different. I learn different. You know what I'm saying. That's just how it is. But it's cool. It's fine. It's cool. Next, right? I just figure out what the fuck do my buttons do, right? So like, okay, is that natural? So yeah, it's natural because I have it on block after first hit. Okay, special cancel. You know what I'm saying? Let your brain, like I said, I'm gonna keep it simple. Like, okay, 2 jabs work. It's 4. You know, it's 4 frames. Like, this is more advanced. I'm like, okay, it's 4 frames. It's fast. It's fast as normal. I don't have a fast. It's a 5 frame shaded jab. It goes pretty far. That's a pretty good range. Wow, I'm gonna start using that more. Wow, look at that. Good range. You know, do a special cancel it too. What, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can. Oh, that works. You know, I am terrible at hit confirming, so I'm not even gonna talk about hit confirming in this video at all. I'm not gonna talk about hit confirming because I am actually really still trying to learn hit confirming. Because I be pressing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, okay, I go to the bomb. Oh, yours go to the bomb. Okay, cool. You know, just simple stuff. Let your mind wander with your buttons, right? Medium kick. Oh shit, that goes pretty far. Oh, that's a good button. I guess what is it? How much drive did it take on block? Okay, that's a pretty good amount on block. Wow. My space is right. It's pretty. I guess it's a pretty good normal, right? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna let my mind wander. Let's ask some more questions. Let's just simple stuff, right? And like I said, you'll start asking that stuff once you get more into the game, and once you play it more, and once you understand things more, and that's fine. And if you don't have that mindset where it's like, okay, I don't know where to go next, that's okay. Just like I said, one step at a time. You don't have to. Your mind doesn't have to wander all the time. It could just be like something simple. Okay, I like this fucking button. I'm gonna use this button. Guess what? That's it. That's it. You don't gotta do what I do. Like I said, it's just I'm just showing my brain is very active. It moves very fucking fast. So I try to counteract that by keep moving, right? So I guess for certain ranges I can DI back. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess I should be a little more careful how I throw it out. It's cool. Still cool, button. You know what I'm saying? I guess I should just be more aware, you know what I'm saying, how my button works. Okay, that's cool. Listen, these are just questions you're just gonna ask yourself. Heavy punch. Wow, that's a far reach move. Holy crap. I see why pro players use this button, right? Maybe let my mind wander. What does it do on block? Holy shit, it's +1 on block. Meaning no matter what, most of the time, my button will come out first. Who would have fucking thought? Wow, crouching medium punch. It goes pretty fucking far. 6 frames? How much startup is it? 6 frames? That's good. Let your mind wander, bro. 8 frame, low. You know, just simple stuff. Just play around with the buttons, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not gonna break down combos and other because that's a little bit too much. Okay, let's okay. So death on block. I should be careful when I use this move. I should not throw this move out willy nilly. All right, it's good. It's good for, but yeah, psycho pressure. I know that it goes to projectiles, but something you want to lab is like, okay, when it goes to projectiles, how does your properties of your move work? You know, just something simple. Keep everything simple. If whatever you're learning this game, please keep everything simple. Just so, like I said, just so you don't get overwhelmed. It is so easy. It's so easy to get overwhelmed. Like I said, okay, so light kick, -5. I should be careful with that. What happens if I space it? -4. My space is right. It's -4, huh? Heavy version is -4 no matter what. Okay. The medium version. Oh, also, sorry, my bad. That's also okay. It's a pretty good amount of chip. That's pretty damn good. All right, cool.
No escape.
You know, back fist. All these, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's an unstable block. I already know that. EX version unstable block. Okay, Shadow Rise. Shadow Rise is plus. Okay, cool. Okay, so I have an idea of how my special works. Cool. Next thing, I just want to go to the grabs. Try to keep it. I'm gonna try to speed this last part up. Yeah, okay. 21 frames. Do I get enough advantage for another grab? +2 after dash. Who would have thought? And then back grab. He's too far. Alright. So, like I said, just figured out how the character works. Hey yo guys, it's your boy Post Paradox, post production. I wanted to mention that I didn't really break down the mechanics the way I wanted to in the video that much, so I'm gonna re-record a couple of parts. So I just want to talk about the drive system a little bit and how it works a little bit. So obviously the drive system is for doing a lot of stuff that you mainly do. So I want to talk about the first thing, which is drive rush. You can get the faster version if you press forward after you press forward the first time, so like that, instead of what I usually do, which is this. So you get like a little bit of a faster input. I think it also takes less meter to use as well. It is less predictable. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're, instead of seeing the whole animation like that, compared to let's see if I can't do it that well, but see, so it's a little bit of a different animation. They're not seeing that blue flash all the way. It does make every move. It does, if I believe so. It makes every move gives it +4 frames. Yes, sir. Gotta use that to your advantage if you know, like, the frame data of your moves. It does make everything plus a block. And just mess around with that a little bit. Drive rush. So one way is to to deal with it is Bailey, right? If the opponent, let's see if they just do it regularly. Why does it have a? Oh, I had a delay. That's why. See. So I have that. That's the regular jump. I mean, that's the fast one. That's the okay. So let's go ahead and play it back. So one thing you can do is just lab this to learn how to beat drive rush. Have like a button that you have it designated to stopping it. Some characters are gonna be different because some characters have a faster or slower drive rush, and that's just gonna be what it is. It's okay to have some slippery moves that hit very far. So you just gotta be careful. You gotta just lab the sequence of like the moves you're getting hit by. So like, well, I made him drive rush around normal. That's kind of stupid of me. I don't know what normal he would use, right? Maybe like a long range. I don't know. But the main thing is kind of rushing this a little bit. Kind of bad at recording this. Okay. Maybe like a crouching, a long normal maybe. Maybe heavy punch would be good. Yeah, maybe like a heavy punch or something, right? Like, just grab like a long normal that you think you could stuff up, right? So kind of just have that button ready. You see, he backed up a little bit. Like try to medium punch this. Try to medium punch is my best normal. But just, what I'm saying, it doesn't hurt to mix up your normal. Just know that you can consistently hit him, or just have something to stop him from drive rushing at you. That's because if you let characters get away with drive rush in this game, it will blow you up. There are obviously characters that like Jamie we have a really good drive rush. Aki has a good drive rush. Bison has a great drive rush. And you kind of don't want those characters to get close to you, right? So it's very, like I said, it's very important to be able to check those drive rushes, figure out which button is most consistent for stopping that situation. So that's just, like I said, something you have to lab yourself. Obviously, crouching medium kick is probably not going to work in a real match, but crouching medium punch usually works most of the time. But persistent on knowing that crouching medium punch works, it doesn't work well versus Aki. I have to use an actual different normal, and it got me ate up a lot in my matches. And just something FYI. So next we're gonna talk about, let's see. Actually, we'll talk about the aggressive stuff. So we're talking about drive, right? You know that specials cancel in the drive. They take 3 bars, all right? That is very important because sometimes for combos, it needs that 3 bars. But be careful how you spend it because be careful how you're confirming your drivers. Like, be careful with your meter. Be very cautious of how you're spinning your meters. Like this game, there are certain characters where if you're burnt out, it's checkmate. Marissa is checkmate. Aki is checkmate. Bison has a couple things that makes it checkmate if he has a bobble you. So it's a lot of characters who have really good pressure to push you in the corner or in a situation where you can't press. So you don't want to get caught in that situation. So please be careful, mindful of your meter. So if I play a Bison, I can't even be doing this. Just for, that little ass combo, or if I do something like this. Oh, it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? 3 bars for that? Sure, I guess. Let me not have it on refill. But yeah, just be mindful of how you're using the combo. So like if I guess it's fine to use one time. It's fine to get your combo. But if I'm already low on drive, right? There's no, you know what I'm saying? If I got the quarter, it's cool. I'm getting my drive back. Just be careful. Don't have a game plan if you're gonna be using your meter like that, because it's so easy to get burnt out. But if I want to just play it safe, unless I know I got this hit, unless I'm confident I got this hit, I can just do this. It's a little bit more damage. Oh, my bad. That was wrong. Just do this. If I want the quarter, I'll just do cycle pressure. You know what I'm saying? If I want a power one, and I still get okay. I'm plus 12. And I got look how many burrito I have, and he's in the corner still. So just be aware that when you're using your combos, because it's like I said, it's so easy to get burnt out. It's so easy to just to spam cycle crusher, full screen all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes 2 of those, and I'm already low. You know what I'm saying? And I take a block sequence, and I'm cracked. But I want to also mention that normals on block, like heavier normals, it take a lot. Well, Bisons, they nerf Bisons a lot. But they take a lot of drive on block. So eating these up all day, it's no good, bro. So make sure you're taking your turn back when you're blocking these. So try to space out say your buttons or whatever, because if you just eat this all day, this is gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a checkmate situation for you. Especially mid-screen, you don't want to eat this. You don't want to just keep eating these. You know what I'm saying? Throw a fireball. Check me for throwing out these random buttons at you. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't let me just keep pressuring you down like that, or let the opponent pressure you down like that. It's something small, right? So next is drive reversal. Drive reversal, I'm gonna keep that simple. I'm kind of speeding through this. It is gonna be -6 on block. Know how to punish this. So my 6 frame normal is my crouching medium punch. So watch. There will be certain times where I won't be able to, if I'm doing a special already, or if I'm already, if I try to do a meaty, if I try to do double rise or whatever. There'll be some instances where I can block like that because I'm plus. But make sure you're fast and you're consistent with drive reversal. Make sure, if so, it's a small little punish, right? So just be, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, be mindful of how the drive reversal works. And then DIs, right? Work on reacting to DIs. People like to throw these out a lot. High ranks, not so much. But you know, just be aware of that. Be able to react to it. And sometimes I don't get it all the way. Sometimes I fold, I get hit. It happens. You know what I'm saying? I think the last thing I can talk about is like whip punishing. So, you know what I'm saying? Mess around with the whip punish practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, just mess around with buttons to, so that sweep hit me. Okay, I gotta be more careful of my range there, right? So I gotta be a little bit more out here. So I gotta see where, you know what I'm saying? Where is my range at when I'm fighting Ryu if I don't want to get swept? Or if I have something for sweep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing I'm not spending a lot of meter either. So just whip punishing is very important, but that's more something you learn later on. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I think throws, it's kind of like a mix-up, right? When you hold the drive rush pressure, it's kind of like just a mix-up. If you're honestly tired of getting grabbed a lot, I would say wake up drive reversal just to see if your opponent will gonna react to it. See if your opponent's gonna block it, or if they punish you correctly. EXDP is okay, but I think drive reversal is a little bit better because it takes the same amount of meter. You know what I'm saying? And let me see real quick actually. I think it yeah, some characters just don't have no choice, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Just be aware of characters who don't have like a driver actual wake up of the drive reversal. So just be mindful of that. We'll kind of make this kind of quick because I'm kind of in a rush right now. It's like I said, there's probably gonna be way better videos of this, but I just wanted to just provide information of like how I learned the character. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people get overwhelmed because it's also like, well, it's also like I don't know this matchup as well. The matchup will come with time, but if you don't understand your character first, then you're gonna have a much harder time because it's like no matter what. Okay, so just let's just take something simple, right? So I know that my Psycho Crusher goes through fireballs. No matter what character I go against, I know I can beat their fireball with my Psycho Crusher. That's a given. You know what I'm saying? And that's what me having to not know my matchup. That's why I say that knowing your character is better because you can figure out, because you already know off top head, okay, she has a fireball. It doesn't matter how fast that fireball is. It doesn't matter how slow the fireball is. I know that I have a move that beats that fireball. That's it. It's simple. You know. You don't gotta take it further than that. I rambled a lot of this video. Hopefully the first section, which is a separate video, I'll probably make explains like my history. You know what I'm saying, and how I got to where I'm at. I'm not, like I said, I'm not nobody special. I'm just a normal fighting game player with master rank Bison and player with who doesn't play MR rank not right now at least, but I think what my main thing was I wanted to showcase like I said where we all started from. You know what I'm saying? It does take time to get better at the game, and that it's so easy for a pro player to say this is how you learn the game, but it's much easier whenever someone who recently has been there is still learning the game to tell you how to play the game. Does that make sense a little bit better? Like, because I have been in the same boat as you, and I still am in the same boat as you, it's easier for me to tell you what I do to help improve, because it's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot going on with this game, and it's just, you know, take it one step at a time. Like I said, slow down, please. With the replays, you're doing a lot. Just just please just slow down. You know, yeah. So if you're ever thinking about jumping, you know, it's fine to jump. It's fine to do these things. It's fine to, but know what you're. If you're watching replays, you know your habits. You know what you're doing with your gameplay, your matches. Everyone knows that. And when they're watching too, they know that they see that you see that. We watch other people's videos. Take notes. Please take notes. That's the most important thing too. Take notes. Learn. But don't overwhelm yourself, please. But that's basically it. I try to provide as much information as I can, so I won't have to repeat myself a lot. But it's very important that you just take it one step at a time. Like I said, and learning my characters is gonna be different than how other people learn their characters, and I kind of spend over that. Like I said, I have no script. It's all just top of the dome, you know. So we talk about this forever, but it's better just to be just ended here. So appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kataba. Catch y'all later. Peace.